Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Fancy Schmancy Wino. I'm James, not Jimmy, that's my brother. But you already know, oh, and here he is now. So if you were with us the last episode, you know we're here in Prosser, Washington, visiting some wineries. And we're being very real with you guys. You are parked right now on a paper bag with a bottle of wine that we bought here at, where are we at? Airfield Estates.
Paper bags are, as you know, in the video industry, are the prime piece of material to use as a tripod.
Yeah, the whole trick is, can you find what you need at the time? Our tripod is sitting at a room in Seattle, doing us no good. So we're using a wine bottle from Airfield. So like we said last time, we're visiting a few wineries, having some fun together, trying some new wines, and
sitting by a waterfall, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you will move apart. Look at that. Is there anything prettier? Kind of the reality, we've tried to focus on wines you could have. You can totally have this one if you'll make the effort to come to Prosser, Washington.
Yeah. 3 hours. 3 hours from Seattle.
If you won't do that, then you don't get this one.
A lot of hours from Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, 100 hours or something. You had a plane, a car, bad hotel in Yakima, Washington.
Exceptional.
Don't go there. But so now we're finishing up our visit and thought, man, this 2012 Aviator was just amazing. What's in it?
I'm going to rattle these off, and it'll sound like I memorized them. I did not, because there's a lot of them. It is a 54% cab, 28% Merlot, 7% Petite. I don't know what that is. Petite Verdot, 7% Cab Franc, and 4% Malbec. It's a Bordeaux-style wine where they used all of the varieties they probably had available at the time.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if you're in France, this is a Bordeaux blend. If you're in America, we're going to name it for a plane and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And call it.
Hopefully, it's after planes, not after Leonardo DiCaprio. That would be odd. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not getting any of that off there, but so we had a chance to take a tour of the facility. It's a great facility, beautiful. You'll see some pictures on our Facebook page. Plug for that. Go there. Beautiful library room. With some of their
which apparently you can only see the library room if you're a club member. But we kind of scored because these two nice women that were having some wine up at the were club members, and Kippy and Patsy, is that her name?
Patsy.
Yeah.
Patsy. Great.
I don't know
people.
if they thought maybe we were wine club members because we were standing next to these other folks, but they invited us too, so we got to take a glass of wine and take a look in the.
I mean, how about that chandelier made of tasting room glasses?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it, and so we kind of owed it to them to try something, and really we've tried way too many wines today.
Which is why the enthusiasm in this video is probably higher than normal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe alcohol involved.
But trying this one, it's a great wine, and so it's worth the time.
So the unique things about, like, before we get in, well, we'll just talk about it. It's a red wine. Duh. What stood out to me and made me want to try this in the first place is their little tasting notes they had on it. It's been aged 2 years in new French oak, which seems like an extraordinarily long time for a wine in a new oak.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about how many places we've been where anything aged that long is going to be a $50 wine, and this was
$30.
Yeah, $30 for a wine. I mean, the experience, nothing's better than a wine tasted at the winery, but so $30 for this.
So let's taste some wine at a winery. Smell it first.
Oh, yeah.
Coordination, we don't have any of it. There we go. Bunch of oak.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of oak. Little vanilla. And I say a little because it's toasted vanilla, and it's the oak.
Yeah, there's I mean the blackberry that you just expect from any good decent red, but the oak, the vanilla.
That's all I get. There's a plane going over the top of us right now.
It seems so appropriate.
Just exactly what you want when you're trying to record a video.
Oh, whoops. Smelling, not tasting.
Someone's had a few drinks.
I mean, he mentioned earlier the Bordeaux blend, and there very much is what you expect from a Bordeaux, but blended well, a little bit fruit forward, not drastically.
Yeah, I definitely taste the vanilla more than I smelled the vanilla, but the vanilla taste is definitely inside that. I would say medium body, medium tannin, maybe medium plus tannin a little bit. I would say medium plus.
Yeah, it's maybe not a beginner
Is
cab.
medium plus
Yeah.
Is that even correct? I don't know.
Yeah, for the sommeliers, I think it is. I think if you're not a big fan of reds, this is a little much, but I think you could still start getting the perspective from this.
The camera seems to be tilting to the left or the right, whatever.
So it just hit me. We didn't bother grading the last wine, which is a Cab Franc from. So this is like a two-parter. So two-parter. I'm gonna go ahead. I've told you before. I'm really hesitant to give an A, but I'm gonna give that last Cab Franc
That's an
A.
That's an A.
That was really
Not even
worthwhile.
an A minus, an actual A.
Yeah, I mean, you've all gone to school for at least a couple of weeks at some point in time. It's an A. So what do you think about the Aviator?
I like it. It's a little more. It's not as complex as I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but
Yeah, there's
maybe
a lot
because
going
it's
on.
got a gajillion different varieties in there. I expected some complexity, which is sort of a silly expectation. That shouldn't have much to do with it, but it's a little punchy, maybe.
Yeah, when I think of Bordeaux, you get more of the earth, more of the more subdued fruit, and I think it's more like a California, where
Yeah.
they've managed to get the fruit right out there and shake it for you.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, it's a 54% cab, but if you would have told me this was a 70-30, that would totally seem believable.
Yeah, like Friday night we had one of those wines that we're not going to taste for you guys. We've kind of decided that we want to taste things that are worthwhile and share with you. And so something blank pines was not worth our time. It was just slap you around fruit. This is just fruit forward. I'm going to go with a B plus.
Yeah, it's a B plus.
I mean, it's worth your time. If you get to visit a winery like this, hang out, Kipsy, no. Kippy and Patsy. Kippy and Patsy. They're going to take you through the wines.
Cheers,
You're gonna enjoy
Kipsy.
it. Yeah. They did a great job. I owe Kippy a big apology. Kippy from Boys and Girls Club. Great guy, great wine, great folks.
Yeah. Solid B plus.
If you're
I would buy it, actually.
I did buy it. No,
No.
I bought
What did
I
you
bought
buy?
the cheaper one. I
You
bought
bought the
Bombshell.
Bombshell, which is sort of just tastes like a great table wine, honestly.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. I bought the cheaper one. If you're out in Washington, visit Prosser, visit Airfield Estates, and I'm James with Fancy Schmancy Wino.
He is James with Fancy Schmancy Wino. I'm Jimmy with Fancy Schmancy Wino.
Cheers.
We may be a wee bit tipsy, so we're going to go ahead and not drive anywhere. For quite a while, it turns out.